What's going on, everybody? My name is Edmund Chapman, CEO of Stop Playing Apparel. All right, today we're not going to go through the whole formality of stop playing, blah, blah, blah. This message hits home. So I really want y'all out there to feel me on this. And I'm going to try to talk slow, try to take my time because it's a true message that I'm actually going through right now, but I'm about to get to the other side of it. And if any of y'all going through this, take notes. Okay, so this message is entitled, Everyone is Different. Everyone is different. So, I have a friend down here in the Carolinas that for some odd reason that's been coming at me. I mean, coming at me for a while now. And I always shrug it off, always say whatever, but I'm at the point, was at the point where I'm like, man, you know what? I'm about to get at it. I'm about to get at it. Like, we gonna fight it out, and I'm put his head. Because I'm always the type of person to say, don't come for me if I didn't send you. And he steady come for me, steady come for me. For some odd reason, I have no idea. So I was at the point like, man, I'm about to get this dude. Then I thought, like, you know what? I'm gonna get them BAN guys from Chicago. My big brother EG, my boy BP, Ken, Mac. I'm gonna get them. They gonna come get him. But I was like, you know what? Nah, I ain't gonna get them involved. I'm just gonna catch him. I'm gonna catch him one day out in these streets. It was about to be on and popping, pretty much. And I'm not saying I can whoop anybody, cause he's bigger than me, taller than me. But I'm like, I was at the point where I'm like, I'm about to get him. But that's not smart thinking, y'all. When you're going through something, that's not the first thing you should think about. Like, I'm about to get him. I'm about to get her. Yes. It's been a while. He's been coming at me in our group message, chat messages and stuff like that. The group chat, when we be playing spades, all kind of stuff. But I don't know what the underlying issue is. So here's the message, and here is how you can handle a situation like this. Here's the nuggets. So say if you're him, some of y'all might be him, female or male. You have to figure out why or what this person, female or male, husband or wife, a friend, your child, whatever, is irritating you so much that you always picking at them. You always poking a bear. Figure out what's going on. 2, you might have to go sit on somebody's couch. Don't knock counseling. Sometimes we think we don't need to talk to nobody, but sometimes we do need counseling because we might be going through something and we're not realizing it, and we're taking it out on someone else because of something that happened in our childhood, something that might happen in our marriage, something that's happened in our life, our job, something. And so we're just taking it out on this person where this person have nothing really to do with that. And then 3, like my buddy always tell me when I was in my marriage, communicate. Have communication. I sucked at communication. Hence why I'm going to divorce now. Maybe if I'd have communicated more, maybe we would have sat down more. Because we sat on somebody's couch, but we still didn't communicate properly. So if you're him, those are 3 keys you need to do. 1, self-reflect, pray. You know, I'm big on prayer. Pray. Why is this dude, why is this lady, why is my homegirl, homeboy, whatever, why is my child, why is my whoever, why I'm coming at them so much? What are they doing to me? Or does it have nothing to do with them? 2, you know what? I might need to go get some counseling to figure this out. Because if they're my friend, if they're really your friend or really your spouse or your child, and you value them as your child, of course your child, or you value them as your spouse, or you say they're your friend, and use the word friend, not associate, not somebody but a friend, you're like, I need to figure this out. Man, I need to go counseling and figure out why am I coming at my friend like that all the time. And then 3, call them up. Call her up. And have the conversation. The reason why you irritate me, the reason why I'm coming at you is because X, Y, and Z. But I think many times people don't do that, especially the 3rd one. And that's how things escalate. Now, if you me on this side, do like my shirt say. Stop, think, Observe, plan, then take action. Guess what I did, y'all? I observed and I was waiting for action. I'm like, I'm about to get him. I'm in it. You see, I'm like, I'm about to get him. I might not win, but I'm about to get him. He gonna know who's in the fight. But no, I should have. Second one, think. Is it really me? Is he really truly mad at me? Because I know some of this background story. Some of it, it's not really me. And observe his actions. Okay, Ed, before you file off the handle, think about what he's going through. Think about what's happening in his life right now. Then plan and then take action. You know what? I'm going to call him. Hey, bro, let's go out to lunch. My treat. Hey, bro, come over to the house. Let's sit down and have a conversation. Let's talk this thing out. What's going on? Like, what did I do to you? Not saying that being a punk because you call somebody or you. No. Have the conversation. Articulate your words so they understand, because most people can't. They can't deal with stress. They can't deal with anxiety. They can't deal with conflict. And that's why I said at the beginning, everyone is different. Just because you can deal with that stuff, don't mean sis can. Don't mean your husband can. Don't mean your kid can. And I had to process that like, okay, because in Chicago, none of this stuff would have happened. Me and my guys didn't roll like that. But guess what? Everybody's not like my Chicago guys. Everybody's not like my Carolina. Everybody's different. I had to realize, talk to mentors, praying, a lot of praying. Lord knows. Woo! Y'all, I had to pray. I'm about to put them, Lord said put the hands on, I'm about to lay hands, people. No, but I had to really pray about it and I had to evaluate the situation. And that's the nugget to you guys. If that person, not saying they're not mature or spiritual or whatever, but that person not coming at you, call that person up. What's so hard about calling sis up? What's so hard about saying, hey honey, let's go for a drive and talk this out? What's so hard about taking your kid out to lunch and talking to them? We have to use better action and realize just because we process things one way, don't mean they're going to process that same way. I was at the point where I didn't understand why this was happening. I'm like, I'm thinking this way. I'm looking at my other guys, Chicago, thinking this way. And I'm looking at my other guys that's here, Carolina. I'm like, okay, what the heck? Like, dude, you doing the most. Like, but is he really doing the most? Is she really doing the most? Or is it something else that's deep down? And it's probably your friend. This is your husband. This is your wife. And you don't want to take time to figure out what's going on with them? How you can help them? Yeah, it's not right. I'm not saying it's right that somebody keep coming at you. Somebody keep poking the bear. I'm not saying that is right. That is 100% wrong. But guess what? You might have to be the bigger person and say, you know what? I need to check this in the dough. I need to find out what's going on. And don't do this. Don't twiddle fingers and take, no. Do this. And when you do this, say, hey, let's go out to lunch. Hey, let's go to breakfast. Let's go to dinner. Can I come to your house and talk to you for a little bit? Can you come to my house? And have a face-to-face conversation. So therefore, you can see the person's actions. You can see the person's body language. And it might be nothing. Or you might have said something a year ago that rubbed in the wrong way, and you probably forgot you said it. So if y'all can take anything away from this short video, I'm still growing. I'm about to have the conversation. I've calmed down a lot. I tell you, my toe feels better. Sorry, my toe feels better. My ankle better. I'm in the gym. I'm like, man, I'm gonna call them up like, let's go outside and just handle this and it be over with. But I've been growing in this last year, being in solitude at home by myself, and I've been learning a lot. I've been hearing God a lot, and I know it's better ways to deal with things than just violence or silent treatment or cutting somebody out your life or the cancel culture. It's better ways to handle things, people. So that's the nugget from my side. Realize it might not be you, or you might have said something that you don't remember. 2, pick up the phone, call that person. If that person don't holler at you, holler at that person. So what? Drop your pride. Drop your pride. Holler at that person. And 3, know every man, every woman, every child are not the same. We are different people. We view life differently. And go according to that. Step out your body and step into their body and try to see how they might be looking at it. Because I got to realize too, with me, I'm on here trying to motivate you guys, inspire you guys, encourage you guys, but at the same time, I'm out there trying to put hands to somebody. What sense does that make? That makes no sense at all. How can I come on here and say one thing to y'all, but ready to get at somebody else? That don't make no sense. When I should have been motivating him, encouraging him, inspiring him, and finding out what's going on, what's up with tension, what's happening, instead of letting it linger and linger. Because guess what? When things linger on, and it gets festered in, it gets like when you cook some food and you let it marinate, and then it's all juicy. Like, you don't want to let things marinate in your marriage. You don't want to let things marinate between you and your kid. You don't let things marinate between you and your friends. You handle the situation accordingly, and then try to figure out if you did say something, apologize. Like, oh man, my bad. I didn't mean to say that. My bad. You don't gotta be like, oh, I'm so sorry. I hurt your feelings. It don't have to be all that deep, people. But like, oh, my bad. And if it's not that, it can be like, man, when I was going through something, you said something about something, like whatever the situation is, you need to find out through a phone conversation of let's go out face to face and let's talk this thing out. So take it from my situation, people. Not saying that y'all, hope y'all ain't going through none of this type of stuff, but take it from my situation. Figure out the root of the issue. Even if that person don't come to you. And if that person, now I'm good, ain't nothing wrong. Obviously it's not, because you keep coming to me. Something gotta be wrong. Something obviously is not good. Something offended you somewhere along the line that you keep coming at sis. That your husband don't want to come home. He's irritated coming home. Or when he come home, he want to go to bed because he don't want to talk. Something, it's a disconnect somewhere. So we got to find out where's the disconnect. And we can't just say, well, that person got issues. That person dysfunctional. That person retarded. That person dumb. That person stupid. That person ignorant. We can't say that because we don't know what's going on. Everybody's different, people. Like I always say, I love you. God loves you. Realize. Stop playing. And remember, everybody's different. And don't forget to go to my website, stopplayin.net, STOPPLAYN.net. You see the link, click it, thumbs up, peace.